Hello there everyone and good morning. It is currently 11 AM in England today, so I don't know where you're from, but I hope it's not too late or too incredibly early or anything like that. But today we're just going to be doing some regular DML stuff like we normally end up doing during live streams and all that. So, you know, I don't think anything too amazing has happened in the land of DML in the last few days, put it that way. But let us introduce some oh god, my voice. Let's introduce some of you guys that are here. So we've got Siren, Potassium, Amelia, Andrew, Galaxy Feather, Jared Lewis, Pangus, Carazalius, hope I at least said that right, Christic MLP, Michael Sizek, Sohan Matre. How do you get Orange Dragon? You can find out in the live stream description. Purple Raven, hello. Pixie Dragon's here as well, so those are the names that I've seen thus far. Maybe there's a few more, but that's all that I can see at the moment. But without further ado, we've already got DML open, so I don't know, what's the first thing that we should be doing today? I mean, let's take the Hades out of the academy to start with, and then Bonnie Delco Gaming, hello. And Angelique Clissan, hello. You got the Ultimate Dragon, you feel so happy. Good for you, Galaxy. And Angelique Clissan, can I hear you? I can't hear you, but I can read what you're saying. But with the Hades Dragon, we are going to be going with the Mass Blessing on him, because we've got the Great Blessing on the other Divine, so we're going with Mass Blessing on him to see how it goes. So that's going to be a good 12 hours of time that we're going to have to wait there. David Missings, hello, it's me. Hi, how you doing? How do I breed a legendary dragon? Just by breeding it with the only combo for a lot of them. Like the Pixie Dragon and the other shop legendaries, you can only breed using one combo. And if you want to know what those combos are, I'm not going to just spurt them all off on, like, off the top of my head. Go and look at the videos that I've uploaded of it already. And can a Divine Dragon have a legendary element? As far as we're aware, no, because they pretty much have the same element anyway, or they have the same function. As far as we're aware, we can't have a Divine with legendary, but you never know. Like, maybe they're going to bring out a super special dragon that has that as one of its hidden elements or something. I don't know. It could be anything, really. And you didn't get the Hermes? That feels pretty bad, but you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. Gameloft did tell everyone that the Divines were only going to be available during this period, so for anyone that didn't get them, you know, that's too bad, but they did give us a pre-warning about that. I texted you on Facebook, you replied twice, that was it. Why that was the first time I had the guts to text a famous person? I'm not sure which messages you're talking about. Normally, I respond to messages as soon as I see them, so in all likelihood, I did not see them. Like, if I don't respond, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's legitimately because I have not seen the messages, because, you know, it's not like, I don't get messages, like, quite a lot throughout the day, so it's easy to get very confused with who I'm talking to, or who's asking what questions. And plus, when you texted me, I can bet that it was probably at like 4 AM, and I probably fell asleep before I got to respond. So, you know, there's a lot of reasons why I may not have responded to you at the time. How do you breed the agave? Again, I have the how to breed link in the video description if you want to go and check that out. That will tell you how to breed any dragon. What is the next dragon of the week? I don't believe they've actually told us yet, have they? Normally they put out in the news what the next dragon of the week's going to be, but I don't think they've actually told us what the next one is yet, so we're still waiting on confirmation of what it is. And thank you for replying, but how do you breed the agave? It's my favourite. Again, in the video description it says how to breed X dragon. Go click that link and then search it up. And who is better, the Love or the Autumn? Love is my strongest, but I'm not sure that it's the best choice. Out of those two, it depends on the team. Both of them can work pretty well. Like, depending on what team comp you're going for, of course. But, the Autumn has more, like, straight up flat damage, whereas the Love Dragon is more of a defensive dragon. But the Love is one of those better defensive dragons. So both of them are pretty good, but I would personally say that if you want to progress in the map, or one-shot enemies, the Autumn Dragon is definitely a better bet. Christian Bogoevsky, hello. Hey Quacks, do you have some information about the Apollo Dragon? If I did, I probably would have talked about it already. And Tom's Trent says, hello, what's up? Not too much today, we're just doing some normal DML as per usual. Is the Springtime Dragon good or no? No, it's absolute dog poop. Don't even try and use it. When did the stream start? Not too long ago. Not too long ago at all. I've tried Boiling Dragon and Plant Dragon, it doesn't work. You know, if you're trying to breed a dragon and you've only tried it like one time, then you're not playing the game the way that it's intended to be played. Every dragon takes a lot of attempts to get a hold of, like, legitimately. So, you know, every dragon's gonna take a few attempts to breed, so if you're gonna give up after, like, a couple of attempts, then, you know, that's your own bad, really. Comet or Autumn, definitely the Autumn Dragon is stronger in that scenario. Are you logging in every day in the game for the Hypnos Dragon? Yep. Why would I miss out on the opportunity to log in every day on my Windows account? Admittedly, I did forget on my Android account because I don't really care about it that much, but on Windows I have been logging in every day. I'm so sad about DML because at the last level, I opened 4 chests, so I didn't get the Hermes. I was so sad. And in level 9, 1 chest was not open, so I didn't get the Hades. DML hates me. So, did you go... While you were progressing through the castle event, did you open up every single chest per level, or did you just have to open up every single chest on that level? Because, again, the idea with castle events is to open the least amount of chests possible, get all the chests in the final level to get the Hermes, and then get the Hades afterwards. Will the Castle and Torch Dragons be one time in the game? One more time in the game, I should say. Probably not. Probably not. Why everyone in Gold League uses the Springtime and it's so bad. I don't know why everyone always asks me, like, Quacks, is the Springtime a good dragon? Is it a good dragon? And no, where did everyone get this idea from? It's just another crappy epic at the end of the day. Good news, everyone, I'm back. That is good news. Now let's use Andy here as well. When are you going to get the Sumo? Whenever I have level 80s, probably. Like, how long do you think that takes to do? Like, forever? How to breed the magnet, please put it on the stream. I don't want to miss it. You can't miss it. Like, for anyone, again, anyone that says, how do I breed this dragon? Go into the live stream description and where it says, how to breed X dragon, click the link and search up which dragon you want to breed. It is the easiest thing in the world to do and you can do it yourself. And then maybe you'll learn how to do it for future. I use the Springtime and Earth Dragon to breed my Autumn Dragon. It's useful. It's not useful in fights, though, which is what we're trying to say. What is my real name? That is also in the live stream description. It is Emily. The Apollo Dragon is so cute. Yeah, he is one of those divines that I wanted to get a hold of, but thus far we don't know how to get a hold of him, so that's kind of annoying. Hello, Jessis Welton. How are you doing? But, you know, I'm just trying to really get all of the enchantment materials that we can. We've been getting given a lot of shadow recently. I'm not sure why. Like, energy and shadow were the materials that I, like, never managed to get for whatever reason. But the game's been very nice recently. What is my favourite legendary from the ones that you can breed at any time? Oh god, I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. I keep dying. Like, it keeps feeling like I need to cough even though I don't. But, favourite out of the always breedable ones, probably the Pixie, honestly. That's it. I'm having a drink. My voice is hurting again. And you know, a good tooltip if you ever live alone, you can avoid having to use cups if you just drink straight out of cartons. And I mean, if no one else is in the house, no one else has to share it, so it's not like you're contaminating it or anything. It's pretty good. And it looks like we've done all of our heroic fights. I can't wait to be a really good player in DML. Watching you makes me work harder. I am not that great of a player in DML. I barely come back when I should. I barely do the fights I should do every day. I really do not focus on this game at all, so do not use me as your inspiration. The school bus dragon is the idea from Celestial, the ambulance dragon. No, the school bus dragon was in the game like a year ago, maybe more. Like, I believe Celestial sort of drew it based off of that sort of design. Like, the school bus was already around at the time. I don't think Celestial made up the idea. How to brew magnet, Lamino plus lava, dust plus mist. That may be the combo, I don't remember. But soon we'll have all of our auto battle tickets done, and then we can get on to doing some actual fights with our team. So there we go. Now we can start them off. Do you know what the next dragon of the week is? I've already answered that. We don't know yet. What's the hardest dragon you've bred? Probably the Briar Dragon. And Soham Matre, hello, how are you doing? What arena league are you currently? I am currently in Gold 1. Not that I really care. I just do arena fights to, you know, pass the time during live streams, and then apart from that I never do them. So they don't really mean anything to me. What is my age? That is also in the live stream description. I believe I'm 19. Like, I specifically say in the video title or live stream title, go and read the FAQs before you comment, or at least read the FAQs, and it still amazes me how many people will fail to do so on a daily basis. What is my favourite divine dragon? Probably the Apollo dragon, because he's very cute and he does a little jig every time you touch him, which is pretty cute as well. But yeah, some of the other divines like the Poseidon I'm a little bit about. I don't really like him that much. Please read my comments. What comments? I've read every comment that has sparked my interest. What do you like more, books or movies? I detest reading. You know, I legitimately have never ever finished an actual novel in my life, even though you have to read them for school. Genuinely, I was pretty good at English, so I just whiffed my way through essentially and did not read any of the novels they gave me, which shows me just how bull English is, because you can literally finish off an English course without even reading the given novel. So yeah, I detest books. I will never read a book in my life, if I can help it. I'm in Diamond 2 with level 30 dragons. Everyone else is like level 50. Well, I don't think Diamond's that high, but a lot of people are starting to sort of climb up in the levels, so yeah. Don't grow older. I mean, isn't that the idea that the older you get, the worse people seem to think of their life? I mean, I don't think I'm going to be the person that's going to look back on my days and be like, oh, I wish I'd done more, I wish I'd done this instead, because, you know, most of the time when people do that, it's kind of annoying. But no, I don't think I'm going to be one of those people. How many legendary and divine dragons do you have? Like 30-something, I think? And do you play Roblox? No. I get asked that question every single live stream, and I also don't know why. I legitimately have said it multiple times. I hate Roblox. I hate the idea of Roblox, and it is not a fun game to me. And Hannah Youths Karazalius again. Hello? Do you have all dragons, which also includes limited edition? It is physically impossible to have every dragon in the game, because there are country-specific dragons that you can get a hold of or can't get a hold of. So no, it is not possible for anyone in the world to have every dragon. Is the Minotaur dragon good? Nope, not at all. Nope, absolute poop. I bred the Yeti and another dragon, and don't remember what it was. They bred for 22 hours, and I got the Emperor even. I didn't try to. Yeah, that's how long his breeding timer is. What if you breed divine and legendary dragons? The exact same as what would happen if you bred 2 divine dragons, which I've already done the video on. Makes no difference. They operate in the exact same way. And how did you get the Rust Dragon? Again, go into the breeding calculator, search it up yourself. Simple enough. people want to say they met me in person. If you want to say you met me in person, then why not just, I don't know, join the Discord or something? I mean, isn't that exactly the same? Like, what difference does Roblox make? You could meet me in any game and legitimately say that. It doesn't have to be Roblox. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just like, there's an obsession. There used to be a massive obsession with Minecraft. People still are obsessed with it to an extent. Or I should say younger people, at least. And then everyone just moved on to Roblox. And it's really weird that Roblox is a game I never even played. Like, I can at least get with Minecraft that, you know, starting off and all that, it is kind of new and interesting. And, you know, creating your own world and stuff like that. You know, that's got interesting stuff in that, but Roblox is a bit Do you have an open card dragon? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Will you ever do a fan meet? I don't really think there's a necessity to do so, considering that it costs thousands of pounds to get planes and tickets and that, so I don't really think that's gonna happen. The funniest thing is when I tried to breed a dragon I want, and I end up breeding a dragon I didn't even think I wanted. That doesn't happen to me anymore, because I have most of the dragons in the game. Or most of the regular breedable ones, I should say. Like, when you get to that point when you have no more breedable dragons to get, that doesn't happen anymore. Please tell me how to breed Dark Machine. Anyone that asks me how to breed another dragon again will be ignored, because again, I've said it multiple times. Go check out the live stream description. How to breed any dragon is linked in the description. Ask me again and I will be ignoring all comments like that. So if I start ignoring you, you know the reason why. Simple enough. What's your favourite legendary? Probably the Torch Dragon, in all likelihood. I don't know. Could change. I mean, one that you not have but still won't. I still don't know what you mean by that. That doesn't really make coherent sense. Today is your mum's birthday? Haven't you said that before, though? I feel like you've said that to me once before. I don't know if I'm going to wish a happy birthday if someone's lying to me. And I play DML on the PC and the mobile. I'm level 18. I don't get the Track Dragon, and I'm on mobile, and I got the Track Dragon 4 times. So, you know, that's just how the game works. Sometimes it'll give you the dragon that you want instantly on your secondary, and then you'll try and try and try on your main, and it won't happen. And hello, how are you doing? I can't read your name because I believe it's in Russian, and I don't speak that language, I'm afraid. The divine element is so bad. I think you're extremely misinformed if that's your stance on it. Like, it's just not. So, not really sure why you're saying it is. Like, it's just outright better than legendary, and legendary is outright better than every other element. Therefore, divine is the best element in the game. So, not really sure where you got that info from, but either way, you're kind of very wrong about that. Hi, you just got awake. Today I am 16. You see, as soon as someone says it's one person's birthday, everyone screams it's their birthday as well, and I never know what to believe anymore. Favorite divine dragon? Already answered. Do you know how to breed the orange dragon? I've already said. I am not answering any more of those questions. Can you give me a shout out? Purnima Jayasuriya. I already said your name, but if you wanted another one, then there you go. Let's go over here. Let's do some more of these blue map fights just to get us some more food and gold in that. What's your favourite epic? None of them, because they all suck. A dragon of the month that you don't have? The only one that I don't have is the root dragon, which was a dragon of the month, like, once, I believe, in, like, January of one of the years, and I never got a hold of him, and he's never returned as a breedable. And Isaiah, hello. Because if I picked the Autumn Dragon to my team, I imagine that that was meant to say you. What is the best dragon element combo? Technically Divine, Shadow and Light, but there's no dragon with those elements as of yet. We may get one eventually, but technically that is the best element combo you could possibly ever get. Like, you could say of an existing dragon, in which case it is the Zeus dragon, which is Divine, Light and Energy. But technically speaking, the strongest would be a Shadow and Light Divine Dragon. The next legendary dragon I want to have is the Titan. I kept trying to get the Autumn, but no luck so far. You know, just keep going. Keep trying it, see if it works out. Which is the worst dragon? Probably like the Void Dragon, like the basic common dragon. You know, any single element dragon is awful, and Void is a bad element. Who do you breed a legendary? That doesn't make any sense. You're getting out of here? Well, that's too bad, but, you know, I guess maybe see you eventually. Not sure why you're so upset. How many islands did you explore? All of them? Matej, how are you doing? What is the best dragon element combo without Divine? The Sumo Dragon, which is legendary, Shadow and Light. Again, it doesn't matter whether it's Divine or not, it's going to be Shadow and Light. Like, there is no contestation for that. It's always going to be those two because they have the highest base stats when given to a dragon. What other games do you play? I mostly just play Paladins at the moment, honestly. I sometimes play Osu. Do I want you to get out? Why would I want you to? I mean, it sounds like you're taking things a bit too personally, honestly. I'm not sure why you're trying to potentially cause a ruckus, but I'm not interested in fighting or anything. Is Stardust a cool dragon? I don't think so. Everyone always talks about the Stardust as if it's a really cool dragon, the best dragon ever, and I really don't see it. I don't even like its design to begin with, and then people are like, oh my god, Quacks, it's so good! I finally finished Heroic Mode with my Autumn level 72 fully enchanted and some Essence. Yeah, I know that if I could level up Andy a couple more times, we'd be able to do the map fights. It's just, you know, at the moment, no luck with that because the temples take way too long to upgrade. Like, I have to upgrade so many temples that it's really annoying. And if we upgrade our Hermes to level 45 plus, it's not going to count towards this legendary temple, I don't believe. So, you know, another issue with having to deal with stuff like that. What is your favourite element? Either probably plant or shadow, which, you know, that's the Autumn Dragon's elements, but they're very good. I think the best combo is Divine, Legendary, and Shadow. I don't know if we're allowed to have Divine and Legendary on the same dragon. Technically we could, I suppose, but I don't know. Does Divine and Legendary work out as higher than Divine, Shadow, and Light? Or do the Shadow and Light combine to be a higher base stat? I don't actually know. Thanks for banning me, Quacks. Goodbye. Again, no one's been banned. It's just someone trying to cause a ruckus in the chat. I don't know why you're being like this today. You have so much money, why you don't clear your toy aisle? Because I'm not sure what I want to use the money on. Like, I've been thinking about it. Do I just want to use all of it for food, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing? I don't know. I'm either going to spend all of it on food, or I'm just going to clear the island, like you said. You were in my last stream? Yeah, glad to have you in both. Divine is a rarity and an element? What do you mean by that? What is the Divine level 6 upgrade? You have the choice between a Great Blessing on a singular dragon, which boosts a single dragon's attack by 60% of the casters and increases their health by 80%. Or you can have Mass Blessing, where that dragon will boost the stats of all 3 of your party dragons and boost their attack by 50% of the casters and boost their health by 50%. So at the end of the day, if you have a single good dragon, you should be using the Great Blessing. If you have 3 dragons that are all an equal level, you should be using the Mass Bless. Do you have legendaries? I have plenty of legendaries. And Dark Ghost, you're here as well. What elements does the Hypnos Dragon have? It has Divine, Void, and Wind, as far as I'm aware. I don't believe it's anything different. Is he useful? Who? How to breed a Ruby Dragon? Go check out the live stream description. I was able to get my main dragon team over level 25 and upgrade their elements to level 6. The sooner you get those level 6 element upgrades, the better your life is going to be. They are super duper useful. You are having the Dragon Fury, why didn't you use it? I don't believe I've had the opportunity to build any Dragon Fury so far this stream, so no. Which was your first legendary? It was the Comet Dragon, actually, the Dragon of the Month. So, that was pretty good. Please play Minecraft. Nope, will not be doing that. Yeah, don't bother telling people how to breed dragons. A lot of the time they end up asking like 3 times anyway. Just go into the live stream description. I tell you how to breed any dragon in the game. Or the wiki does at least, because it has a direct link to the breeding calculator. Like, you can't get any more of a direct link onto how to do something than that. What's your 5th legendary? That's kind of a really weird question to ask and doesn't really... I don't get why you'd ask it. Like, what does it matter if it's the 5th one or the 3rd one? It's such a obscure thing to ask that of course no one's gonna know. Is Hypnos Dragon useful? I would say not really, but it depends on the team. Please play Dragon City. Nope, will not be doing that either. Dragon City is a bad game. From what I used to play of it, it was not a good game at all. You won 900 gems. I remember your name, Thomas. Do you have the Crystal Boss? I don't have any Boss Dragon except for La Fontaine, because I don't spend an awful lot of money on this game. Like, I barely spend anything on DML, so no, I don't have the Boss Dragons. Please, could I be your friend in this game? Please to join in your clan. My friends list is full, my clan is full. So the answer to both those questions is unfortunately no. No, you can't. I still know the breeding combination even though I haven't touched the game in months. I know some of them. Oh god, what is this fight? Let's use this. And then we should be able to do this. Hopefully. Yeah, we just about had that. How do you breed your legendary Grong? Again, that doesn't mean anything either. I don't know what a Grong is. That could mean anything. Are you going to level up your Hermes Dragon to level 70? I probably will end up leveling him up to, like, max level if I can. But obviously that's going to take a very long time to do that. What are the Ares' elements? I believe it is Metal and Earth. But his base stats are really bad. Like, the Ares Dragon as a whole is a really bad dragon. Do not use him in a team. He's not good enough at all. And is Kasaba Kosik, hello? But the breeding calculator says you can get a legendary when breeding 2 legendaries together. Nope, no it doesn't. It definitely does not. I have used that breeding calculator every single day of my life. And whenever you try and breed 2 legendaries together, it doesn't give you anything. It doesn't show up any of the other combos because it's a wild card. As in, you know, I've explained it before, but you can either pass down one of the other 2 elements or you get a randomized one. and you can only get a dual element dragon, so 2 element dragon by breeding legendary, so no, it definitely does not say that. You want to shout out Soham? Please call me Wizard. I mean, that's kind of a weird name, but sure. Will there ever be a common divine dragon like the other common dragons? We don't know until, you know, Gameloft tells us. But I'm gonna say no, probably not. For the simple reason that, you know, they said that divines were super strong, like the gods of the whole earth, I guess, sort of thing. So I don't think that they are going to bring out a single element divine, but, you know, I could be wrong. They may do one day. You know, it's not like I am impervious to being incorrect at times, but, you know, that's just my speculation. How do you get divine tickets? I've already explained this in like a few videos actually, but the only ways to get them are to do weekend events, do the boss challenge, or pay for them, essentially. Those are like the main ways to get them. Has the next Dragon of the Week been announced? Nope, not as far as I'm aware. Do you have the sumo? Nope. See ya, Jesses. What is your favourite island? Probably the Playpen Island, genuinely, like, I don't know, it's either that or the Ice Island. I've said this a few times, but, you know, the Playpen does have the little choo-choo train, which is pretty cool, so I do enjoy it for that. Hades' stats are better than Hermes, but Hermes' elements are better. Who should I choose in my team? I'm going with the Hermes because I feel like he's more useful overall. I don't like the Hades' elements that much. The Flying Cat, hello? What level is the Clownfish and the Plant Dragon to breed the Autumn Dragon? Any level above level 10 I'd say is a pretty good bet, or gives you at least boosted chances. I'd say level 15 plus, but, you know, technically any level can work above level 4. You didn't get Hermes because of stupid school? I mean, school's more important than games, obviously, so you should say I didn't get the stupid DML dragon because I had school would be a more, you know, thought out approach to that. But I get what you mean. I didn't like school. What is your most hated world? That's a very weird question. World? Do you mean island or something? Or do you mean something along those lines? Because I don't hate a particular world since, you know, we have the Earth and the stars and stuff, and I don't really know what you mean. You're playing on PC, how do you download it? You can download it from the Windows Store for free. Stop saying you're beautiful and cool. I don't just like reading out compliments. It's really, really awkward, actually. Like, I don't know about most people. I know a lot of people like to boost their ego sometimes when someone compliments them, but genuinely myself, I don't find pleasure out of taking compliments like that. I don't know what it is, I just find it really weird. And I don't like the fact that it's been posted like 7 times already. How many boss dragons do you have? I have 1. My team is Ultimate Aphrodite if I breed her, and I'm still undecided on the 3rd, but I want someone with light. Again, Love Dragon might be pretty good. Again, Love is a pretty good light dragon if you want a light dragon, or you could just plan to get the Sumo, which obviously, if you've got like a level 70 something Autumn, you can do it if you have the potions available. I have school on Monday to Friday. I imagine most people have it Monday to Friday. It's like normal work. Have you ever been to Germany? I haven't stepped foot in the country, no. Do you think Dark Clouds is irritating? Not really. What is the hardest boss you faced? I guess the mini heroic mode fight, since I still haven't done it. Do you have the plushie dragon? Not yet. He is the only breedable enchantment dragon I am still yet to get hold of. And Lyrical Edito and Joreen, hello to both of you. since you just both said hello. But at this point, we are pretty much running out of things to do as per usual, you know, the general DML thing to do. Which sucks, because, you know, if anyone ends up dropping in later or after now, it ends up becoming really annoying, because they're like, where's the stream? Where's the stream? You didn't stream. And it's like, I did stream, I swear. Well, if you can use boss dragons in battle, I think there's a specific reason why they never included them to be allowed to do that, and it's because they'd be too strong. I'm late again, anyways, hi. Since how long have you been playing this game? It says in the live stream description, like, why have you not just checked the live stream description? You've asked like 3 questions that are written in there. Please, check it out. But I've been playing since 2015. You're waiting for some divine with light since I can't get Zeus. Speaking of plushie, how close are you to enchanting your superhero? I still have like 4 of the extraordinary energy. And I need like 30 of them, so we are far away. My uncle goes around the world every year. I hate traveling. I do not want to even think about doing that. Like, some people enjoy traveling, some people hate it. I detest it. Like, legitimately, I can't think of anything more boring to do except for traveling. Like, legit, I don't care about the rest of the world at this point. That kind of sounded really horrible, but, you know, other countries and that don't really interest me that much anymore. Mostly because I used to travel quite a lot, so that's the only reason why I'm like that. But, you know, for anyone that's never travelled around the world, I imagine it's kind of an interesting experience. I hate being a kid. You won't be saying that when you're 80 years old and you're, like, waiting for death, is all I have to say about that. Is the Earth Dragon good or not? Not as a battler, no, definitely not. It's a common. Why would it be good? Like, any common dragon, any rare dragon, any epic dragon even, are bad dragons. Only legendaries and divines can really stand up for themselves. Did you get Hermes and Hades? Yes I did. Do you swear sometimes? Off camera, all the time. Like, the only reason I don't with this game is because I know that a lot of the audience are, like, children. But any other video game, I legitimately do not care less. Like, if you drop in for any of the Twitch live streams, you'll be able to hear me. Probably as my normal self, let's call it. But again, I try and avoid swearing as much as I can when I'm around kids. When I'm not around kids, I literally do not care less. So, you know, if anything, it's not like I'm lying to you by saying that I don't swear or that I do swear or whatever. It's literally just that I don't want to, you know, have a kid or have a kid's parent walk in on them where I'm like swearing like a sailor or something. Because then they'll be like, stop watching that girl now! Brian Palmiano, you wanted a shout out, there you go. What is your most hated island? Probably like this one, because it's really boring. Like Wildfire Marsh on some sort of crappy grassland. Like, I don't really like it that much. How many friends do you have in gift? I have 200 in-game friends, which is the max amount that you can have. I believe that's still the max, so I just gifted all of them then. You're 10 and you swear all the time. You know, that's not something to be proud of. Swearing isn't necessary at all, and it's not something I'd say start doing. It's just, you know, I'm used to playing online games and stuff like that, and sometimes people really annoy you, or sometimes people in the live chat or in comments might annoy me. Not that I'd just, like, start swearing, like, on my own, because that's weird. It's more of a, like, when you're around certain people, you feel more comfortable to do it, but saying you're young and you swear doesn't make you cool, doesn't make it really a good thing to do it, so, you know, cut back. How come I can't find your clan name? It's bugged, and I didn't even notice that this bundle was out with the Chameleon, so the Chameleon, 3 gacha tickets, a habitat, and some gold. I love the Chameleon's baby, like, his baby form is absolutely adorable. Isn't it quackalakes clan. If you're searching for the PC one, then yes, it is quackalakes clan. If you're searching on Android, it is the real quackalakes. But again, both of these clans are full, so you cannot join. So, you know, I'd say it's kind of pointless trying to search anyway. Do you believe in God? I know it's an idiot question, but I want to know. I don't believe in any gods because I used to live in India and I've lived in Australia and, you know, I've visited many countries. Everyone has their own god, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's more of a way for people to sort of just find something to believe in so that they can feel like there is a meaning to every day, but at the end of the day, I don't think there's much of a meaning to living apart from, you know, just enjoying yourself. What other reason is there to live but to enjoy your life? You know, if you want to play video games, do something. Do a job that relates to video games. If you want to be a painter, become an artist, sort of thing. Like, that is what life is about. It's not about believing in what some believe to be fictitious entity just to get some sort of, I don't know, to pretend like you have some goal in life where, you know, it's like, don't kiss before marriage, you know, gay people are weird, you know, I don't believe in that sort of religion. You know, anything that hurts another human being, I do not agree with. What is your most hated legendary dragon? My most hated legendary is probably something like the Crumbly because he's, like, ugly as hell. You know, he's ugly in that sort of cute way where, you know, he's kind of adorable because of it, but it doesn't change the fact that, you know, he's a little bit eh. Can you reply my answer? I already did. Your voice is breaking, so is mine apparently. Like, my voice is, like, going crazy today. Like, I keep feeling like I need to cough consistently. You know what, I'm just going to speed up this for 3 gems, whatever. I don't want to have to wait any longer. And Tom's hello again. The narwhal is very beautiful. I love him. I don't particularly like the narwhal that much. Sorry if I annoyed you. I just wanted to let you know the thing about the breeding calculator. I don't really know what you're talking about, honestly. Did I miss something? Please give me a shout out, Irtaza Ahmed. There you go. Again, I reserve shout outs for live streams in particular. I don't do them in videos because they're kind of obnoxious, I feel. But in live streams, you know, everyone's here. We got the live chat up on screen. So you can see that I'm not just randomly spurting off people's names that, I don't know, that I know or something. It's just, I shout out everyone. Are the new divine dragons named after the Greek gods? Yeah, I believe so. I believe all of them are. If you ever have a dragon that you can make, what will it be? Mine is the Superman dragon. I don't really care enough to make a dragon personally. Like, you can see all the ideas that everyone else has on the Game Lore forums, and there's plenty of ideas to go around for, like, a while. Like, I don't feel like I need to add to that sort of collection. But maybe just an outright parrot dragon. I know we have the cockatoo, but I'd like to see a, like, maybe lorikeet, which I think we've had on the forums before, in fact. Or just some really colourful sort of bird. Will you give me a shout out? Creeper Cape! There you go. Tejas Kamijo? Hello? You said hello. Do you draw good? I wouldn't say it's, like, impressive, but I did used to draw quite a lot as a child because when I was moving around in India, I couldn't go to school that often when I was, like, 6. So I just used to draw an awful lot. So I'm used to drawing, but it's nothing like a art graduate or, like, I don't know, he's a famous drawer. I don't know good drawers or anything, but it's nothing amazing, but I can draw to a decent extent, let's say. Did you got the sumo? Nope. Where are you from? I am from England, but I have lived in 3 countries, so technically you could say that I am all 3 of those places. Have you posted the video about how to breed the narwhal dragon yet? You know what the amazing thing about doing DML for like 2 years is? The fact that I legitimately have done the breeding guides for like every single legendary in the game. So let's do how to breed the narwhal dragon quackalakes. You could insert a lot of dragons' names in place of that, and then look at that! How to breed the narwhal dragon. Look at that! Wow, that took a lot of effort, didn't it? And how to breed all 7 basic legendary dragons, so how to breed all of the regular breedable ones, how to breed the magnet dragon, for the person that was asking earlier, hatching all the basics, and then just some of the other videos, but just how to breed the dark machine. There you go. It doesn't take a lot of effort. I have done the breeding guides on them before. All it takes is a 2-second search, and you'll be able to find out for yourself. Is the lantern cute or not? I guess it's personal preference. I'd say he's more scary than cute, personally. What's your favourite dragon? The Imperial? Or should I enchant on 6 the fire element? You should be enchanting legendaries and divines only. I want to stress that. I cannot stress that enough. If you're wasting enchantment materials on anything that's below a legendary, you are wasting your materials. Do not do that. Like, legit, how many materials do I still need? I know I said it was like 30 earlier, but for the superhero, that is not how you spell super. Super! Why can I not type today? Superhero. I've got 7 out of 28. So, I have been trying to collect these materials for such a long time. And even today, we have nowhere near enough. Like, even if I change all of these up that I can afford with the trinkets, I have 8 out of 28. And I have been trying to get these for months. Like, probably 7 or 8 months. And it is not giving me any of them. I don't know what the game's obsession with denying me energy is, but it hates me. If you can make your own element, what would it be? Don't care enough. Good evening, Quacks. How are you doing? And yeah, it's not evening for me. It's 11:48 AM in the UK, so it might be evening for you, but it's morning for me, essentially, still. I'm sorry that I annoyed you if I said that the breeding calculator gives Pixie as one of the outcomes. It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not annoyed by you saying that. Like, I wouldn't be angry at someone being misinformed or whatever. It doesn't. Like, the breeding calculator has never shown that breeding 2 dragons together creates a Pixie or whatever. Like, breeding these 2 together, like the main 2, what does it show? Tiger plus clownfish breeds the elixir agate, banana bee, boiling brick, candy clay, eel, elemental, emerald, geyser, lava, leaf, lightning, melon, orange, rainbow, ruby, salamander, all of those, but it doesn't say it breeds a legendary. If we say, let's breed the Pixie, it doesn't even bring up the legendary dragon because it doesn't allow you to input legendaries because, again, they're wild cards. You can't breed them like that. Unless you pick the exact combination for the Pixie Dragon, the breeding calculator does not show you that breeding 2 legendaries equals another legendary. It legitimately does not. I know it doesn't. Legendary element can act as any element when breeding them together, indeed, but it only passes down 1 out of the potential 3 elements. Like, technically speaking, you can only pass down the dragon's secondary or 3rd element. Like, that's legitimately passing it down to the child. But again, you can only pass down 1 of them. So, if anything, you're either going to get a random element or you're going to get the 2nd or 3rd element on the baby. And you can only get a dual element dragon out of it. So again, you can't breed an epic or a legendary or a divine using it. Do you have all limited dragons? I've already explained that that is impossible for anyone to have. What is your best epic dragon? The clay dragon, but it's a crap dragon. Alexandra Ignatovs, hello? Will you hunt the Zeus dragon for the last Super Divine Dragon event? If yes, / no, what's the reason? Nope, because it costs way too much. Like, currently I should probably do this fight as well, since I haven't done it. Although, I can't even finish off this event. I don't know why I'd do any more of them. I have 12 of the Divine tickets. I need another 70 or 80 to guarantee that I'm going to get the Zeus. And that's way too much money. So no, I won't be doing that. How to breed the yin yang? You can't. What do you think about the Divine element? I feel like adding an element that's just outright better than legendary and then putting it behind a paywall is probably the dumbest decision that could have been made. But, you know, that's just my opinion at the end of the day. Do you have the Medusa? Nope, not going to spend the money on it. How many Divine Dragons do you have? I only have 2 so far. How will Apollo be obtainable? Zeus will be in the Divine Chest. Aphrodite is Dragon of the Week. Indeed. We don't know how the Apollo is going to become available as of yet, so they may have a special event planned in the last week or 2. But they obviously haven't told us about that yet. So, I don't know what's happening. We're not being told the next Dragon of the Week. We're not being told how the Apollo is getting released. It's kind of annoying. Like, generally, I wish that they'd just tell us, like, how he'd become available. And like I've said before, same with these other 3 dragons, I wish they'd tell us what the next week's 3 dragons are going to be, so that then I can say, you know, I really want to get the cappuccino, so I'm going to spend all my tickets now, and then that's it. I'm going to cut my losses there. But instead, we have to wait until the last week to decide which 3 we want. So it's kind of really disheartening, to be honest with you. Is Divine Chest good? I think it is one of the stupidest decisions that has ever been made in this game, genuinely. And that's not only because I can't get a hold of it, or more specifically because I don't want to spend, it's because, again, making the strongest dragons in the game only obtainable by VIP purchasing is the opposite of what this game always allowed you to do, and I think that that is the start of making a completely pay-to-win game. Like I've said it before and I'll say it again, you can get a level 70, you can get a level 80 without spending any money, but you can't get a Divine Dragon, like, out of the Divine Chest unless you spend money, which is very annoying, and I don't agree with it. I'd go for Great Blessing in your Divine Mastery. I am not new, I started playing in 2016. Why don't you spend your gem on Divine Chest? Because I am saving this for VIP. I'm saving these gems so that I can put VIP back on, because VIP is more important than spending money on Divine Chests. Like, how many chests does that give me? That gives me 2 chests. That's nothing. 2 chests is nowhere near enough. I need like 80. Give me a shout out, Lim Lang! Do you have the Kitty Dragon? Nope. Never will. Never ever will, because, you know, these card pack dragons. Why is there no weekly card pack dragon this week? Does anyone else know the reason why? Like, we've had new card pack dragons every single week, and then suddenly they're not giving to like, one to us this week? I don't get why. Genuinely, it's really weird. Really weird. But, you know, regardless, it seems like we have mostly run out of stuff to do for today. We've almost gone for the full hour, so, you know, it's not too bad. But again, I am not going to be investing into Divine Chests, as annoyed as that makes me. Because, you know, I get viewership out of new stuff happening, out of getting new dragons, hatching new dragons. And the fact that it is physically impossible for me to get these new dragons without spending, like, hundreds of pounds is really, really annoying. And, you know, for that reason and many others, I will not defend the choice to implement this into the game. Like, I think it's really bad, genuinely. Probably because of the overflow of events, yeah, I imagine that that's probably the reason, but still, having those weekly card pack dragons, some people really live off of just getting new ones all the time. I know that a lot is happening in DML at the moment, but just not giving us a weekly card pack dragon is just making it harder to get stuff like the Kingdom Dragon, / Realm Dragon, whatever it's called, so, yeah. I know I'm boring, but could you try to breed for something? Someone maybe Crystal? I mean, I'd want to go for a legendary, but if I end up breeding it, then I'm gonna have to, like, speed it up for the next Dragon of the Week, but I can try for it if you want. So, let's go. Emperor, oh my god. Again, I cannot type for the absolute life of me. Emperor plus Magnet is what you wanted me to breed, right? There we go, let's breed it. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, why is this happening? Like, seriously, I don't know what to say anymore. Remember how much of a struggle it was to get all of these legendaries in the past? And then recently it's been like, first attempt you get the autumn, first attempt you get the comet, first attempt you get this one, and then... I've given up. I've legit given up. Again, I don't make this stuff up. Like, some people like, did you get Gameloft to edit your game and give you dragons for free? No, it just happens. I don't get what the deal is. But there you go. There's how you do it. I now cannot breed anything for a day in 14 hours. You know, it's just what it is at the end of the day, yeah. If you want to see insane luck sometimes, you know, DML is the place to see it. Like, sometimes you won't breed a Dragon of the Week for like a month and then you'll get this happen to you. And again, I already have the Crystal Dragon. I don't want it to happen for dragons that I already have. I want it to happen for new dragons. Like, if this could happen for the Aphrodite, I would be the happiest girl in the world. But I know it's not. I know it's not going to happen. It will be done just before we get the new Dragon of the Week. That is true, because we got 1 day, 14 hours, and it's a 1 day, 20 hours. So we've got like 6 hours, pretty much, of downtime. How old am I? I am 19. What did I breed? I bred the Crystal Dragon. So if you breed the Emperor and Magnet together, you can breed the Legendary, which is this bad boy over here. Obviously, I don't need a second one, so he's gonna have to get sold. Like, I have another Love Dragon, I have another Comet Dragon, but they're getting in the way at this point. I don't have any space, so he's just gonna get sold. That was so triggering. I'm sorry to disappoint you, is all I have to say. I'm sorry for making you angry, but that's just what happens sometimes. You know, I can't stop RNG from being on my side today. You can collect legendary dragons for hatching events if nothing. That is very true. How to breed the Aphrodite, please? We don't know yet. We're still waiting on confirmation. How to get the crystal? I just showed you. I legit just showed you how to get the crystal dragon. Like, do not be stupid enough to go and ask me how to breed it now. Please, for the love of God. Unless you are just joking, in which case that's fine. But if that was a serious question, please stop. You've already spent all my luck in this video? I don't know. I mean, I've had some insane luck with legendaries recently. And Nathan Hobson, hello, how are you doing? But, whatever, that was intriguing, to say the least. What's the next Dragon of the Week? Again, we don't know quite yet. Wait for confirmation from Gameloft. If it's posted on the Facebook pages, or if it is talked about in the newsfeed, I will let you know, but it hasn't been so far. But there we go, we got our last arena fight done, so we should get promoted to the next league, so we should be Diamond. I didn't realise, sorry. It's alright, it's alright. Look, I'm not serious when I shout at people, or people think I'm shouting at them. I legit don't care. Like, I just think it's dumb that ends up happening quite often. But regardless... Oh, now this fight is ready to do as well. What are you doing to me, game? I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to go. Any dragon you regret for not obtaining them in the past? Not really, because any of the dragons that I didn't obtain really were dragons that I probably had to spend money for, or were part of weekend events that I couldn't do. So I don't really regret that. I wonder if anyone remembers who I am, or if anyone knows who I am. I know who you are, Philip, so I don't know about anyone else, but I know who you are. You expected it would happen because it happens all the damn time. To me, apparently. Leighton Plays, hello. Mine was Zhuanzang. It is such a pretty epic dragon. I do have the Zhuanzang myself. He's a very cute little guy. Where did I put him? Is he over here? I think I always end up thinking he's in the water habitat, but he's actually over in the void habitat, which is weird. Damn it, cover blown. You can't get past me, Philip. You can't get past me. I know, who else would call themselves Blue Doggerino, who's also on Steam? Come on now. And Nagita Rostis, hello. And Lime Gamer, hello. But like I said, guys, I'm probably going to end it there for now. You know, we accidentally bred another legendary today, which is kind of intriguing. But, you know, I wish you the same luck that I have been having today. I wish all of you the best luck with breeding the new Dragon of the Week when it comes out, whatever the hell that may be. But, are you alien? No one is an alien. But, thanks to you, I have a legendary at level 34. I'm glad that I helped. But like I said, for now, I'm going to skedaddle and go and do some other stuff. Maybe live stream on Twitch in a little bit. But, you know, thank you everyone for being here today. I hope you don't get triggered. Why would I be? But, is it worth to upgrade Ancient Portal? Definitely. Your portal upgrades and your hatchery upgrades are the most important things to upgrade in the entire game. But, regardless of that, thanks a lot for hanging out today. I will try and live stream tomorrow at the same time as well, so that's going to be like 10 AM GMT. So, you know, until next time everyone, hope you enjoy yourself, have some nice food, maybe don't stress too much about school or whatever the heck else happens. But until next time, I will